Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to Sir You're Being Hunted. I forget actually which number episode we're up to, something like 605, something like that now. I'm joined by Connor. How you doing over there, Connor?
Fantastiche. How are
Yeah.
you guys?
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. I'm doing really, really well. I don't know how Phil's doing, though. How are you doing, Phil?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? No
Oh,
one, no one knows a thing.
no one knows?
Um,
Okay.
do you know what? Do you know how I'm doing? Do
Yes,
you at all? Oh, okay.
indeed.
What's
You?
how am I doing then, Andrew? You tell me. How am I doing?
You are doing neither good nor bad. You're sort of fine. You're kind of in the middle. You feel a sense of, just sort of indifference. Am I correct?
Bit of well, yeah. I'm doing quite all right though. At the end of the day,
Okay.
not been too. How's everyone's days been getting on?
No, not bad. Went out this morning for a haircut and then came back. Now I'm looking and feeling all hairy fresh.
Nice. My day
Very
has
fresh.
been
Oh, have you been for a haircut? Have you?
Yes, I've been for a haircut, a little trim, because it was getting out of, well, not out of control, but it was, just getting, it was getting a bit mop-like. I'll put it like that. Needed to be under control.
Right. Okay. So yeah, it's good to get a haircut when you can because I remember in COVID. Oh my God, how difficult it was to get a haircut then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty damn awful. And Connor, how have you been? You've been doing okay, and your day been going well?
yeah, pretty good. I was supposed to be going to London yesterday to meet a friend because she's going to the Final Fantasy Fan Fest this weekend, but
Ooh.
she missed her flight, so there was no reason for us to go to London, so we just stayed at home.
Oh, damn.
But
That's
we will.
unfortunate.
We found out that she missed her plane after we'd all got ready and things at 5 in the morning. So this morning is just a nice lie-in to catch up on Z's.
Oh,
God.
did you have lots of Z's, or were
I've
there a few Y's in there? Maybe some X's.
Maybe there's a Y in there. Definitely not any X's.
That's a nice
What
little
about some
joke.
W's or some S's? No, you need lots of X's in this
Also,
day and age. Yes.
also, Phil, can I just say something right now? You know, what's this? What's this Z's I'm hearing? Z's, not Z's.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I went American.
Oh,
Oh
yes,
no!
see?
Oh no! Right,
The amount of
smack me over
times
the head. That's
he
no
goes,
good.
"Oh, you're going American there, Andrew. You're going American." It turns out actually he's freaking guilty of it. What's this? Good
These
Lord.
nuts.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You got me there. No more Z. There we go.
Indeed.
Oh, that feels better. Whew. Whew, it all went tits up then,
You nearly
nearly.
turned.
I know.
You're
Can't
infected.
be having that. Can't be going across the pond. No, can't be going across that big pond. No.
Indeed. Phil, I
Now,
think we need to record an apology video to put on my channel right now. It's
Yeah.
got to be a tearful one. You know,
An
where it's
apology
got-
video with me on camera going, yeah, like those fake apology videos
Yeah.
where they don't mean anything.
It's got to
God's
be
sake,
one
no, I don't.
1 second over 10 minutes as well for the double ads.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed.
But, yeah, but even though you know monetization.
Yes. Absolutely. Well, I'm sure we can monetize Phil's face and all that. Just,
Well, I mean, it is that beautiful. So
It is.
I would, if my beautifulness would just take over, it would be, everyone would be like, oh my God, oh, we accept your apology so much, Philly.
Oh,
Ace for radio.
extra kawaii, extra cute and adorable.
Executed honourable.
It's
Now,
extra
the reason
Philip.
the reason I've put in a Sir episode, we've got an interesting topic for you both, which I've said to you both a few times. I'm surprised we haven't done it in the 600 episodes of Sir. One that we haven't even talked about, even when it was just me and you, Andrew. We haven't even talked about it, and that is adverts and interesting British adverts that have been going. Because obviously, when everyone thinks adverts, you think, oh God. And you think, oh no, it's bloody adverts on again. I want to watch me bloody show. Get on. But there have been some adverts that have been quite funny, which supposes get some more to buy the products, isn't it?
Yes.
But there have been a few that have been really stand out, and then you obviously get the normal boring ones, but you do get some. I suppose sometimes some people you do get more. What's the word I'm looking for? You do recognise them more if they have that more oomph to it, and that's probably
Yeah.
why they get more of their products bought.
Indeed, yes.
But I think we'll get one of the most obvious out of the way. Has got to be Barry Scott and his Sillet Bang.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Bang!
I assume we
one.
both know that one.
Yeah.
Bang! And the dirty Scott. Barry Scott was so funny, just because he was just like
Screaming,
he had a very
wasn't it?
loud. Yeah, he had a very loud personality, didn't he? It was like, "Hi there, I'm Barry Scott." Oh my God, bloody hell! That woke you up in the morning. Good job it wasn't a morning advert.
You know, similarly to that, it was always the safe style Windows adverts. You know, you buy one, you get one free. That one.
Oh yes,
Yes.
that's a classic one. Yeah.
Similar vein, similar energy to it.
I said you buy one, you get one free. What? I said you buy one, you get one free.
Ah,
Safe Style
Oh
UK,
yes.
you see.
Of course, Churchill. Yeah, the famous one. That was a very popular one, and everyone loved that.
Our
All it
favourite
was
British
was just
historical
insurance.
figure. Yes. Oh, yes. That's the one.
Oh, what about the famous Go Compare Opera Man?
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
Everyone
no.
hated. Yeah, it came to the point where they even mocked themselves, didn't they? In the
Yes.
end, at the end. Yeah.
Indeed.
Like someone tried suing them or something because it was so annoying.
Oh yes, I heard about that. But yeah, then they started taking the piss out of themselves because they knew how annoying it was. Go Compare, Go Compare. Oh God.
Similar vein.
Every time that came on.
Yeah, to that one, which started as amusing, but eventually I think just got incredibly played out.
Oh, I
especially
think I know
compared
which
to
way you're going for
Meerkat.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn
God.
Meerkat.
Compare all because people were apparently spelling market wrong when they were trying to go onto that site to obviously compare insurance. I think it's a site that compares insurance, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Like you switch, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or what's the other one? What's the
Money
other one? that compares
Supermarket,
insurance?
is that one?
Yeah.
Money
Money
Super- yeah, Money
Supermarket.
Super-
Money Supermarket.
Yeah, Go
If they want to
Compare.
reach out and sponsor this video, they're more than welcome to.
Which
well,
one? not one of the ones
All
we
of
just
them.
bad mouthed, have we? Yes.
Yeah, that was those are really quite memorable. They make you think. Give you a laugh as well because they were quite funny.
Yes.
Especially Safe Style UK and Barry Scott's Sillet Bang. And that Sillet Bang, for those out of the UK who has no idea what on earth is Sillet Bang, it's basically like a floor cleaner. That's all it was a floor cleaner, but it just gave it some edge by doing that. And Safe Style was adverts for, I believe it was just Windows.
Yeah, Windows, all that no, not insurance. Window insulation, things like that, was it?
Windows insulation, yeah.
Yeah. But actually,
But at least one good thing about Compare the Meerkat was they did do some promos, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like there was cinema tickets and things like that.
Indeed. So you could sort of get something out of it. You just
It's like
eventually got
Meerkat Wednesdays or something where you got 2 for 1 or something.
Was it something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
I think it's something like that. But yeah, it did become a bit of an outdated one because they kept overdoing it.
Yeah. But here's a challenge for you. Speaking of adverts and all that, how many iconic Cadbury's Dairy Milk adverts can you remember? Because they were always pretty crazy and weird.
Oh, I never understood those. Oh, the Dairy Milk adverts.
Oh, I don't think you were supposed to understand them. I think it was more a case of, oh yeah, if you've seen that Dairy Milk advert that's really weird and it makes you remember it, and that's it. That's all there is to it. But yes, go on.
The only one I remember is like some young girl eating an egg or something, and then her like eyes like bulge out or something.
Really?
Oh yeah, the eyebrow one. Yeah, no, I remember.
Oh,
that
that's
one.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
I knew it was
having an
something to do
eyebrow
with
match
eyes.
with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But you don't remember the most iconic one of all?
Yes, I do. The gorilla
Yes, the gorilla. The drumming
doing
gorilla.
the drum beat to Phil Collins in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Connor, I'm surprised you don't remember that one. Classic.
It must be like just in a compartment in my brain somewhere.
Yeah. Repressed.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I think the reason that Cadbury's adverts are so silly is because they know that people are going to buy their chocolate.
Yeah.
It's one of the most famous chocolate confectionery brands in the UK, and even in the US now, some US products are using Cadbury, which is good because Hershey's is a pile of shit.
It is indeed.
Well, it is actually. Even Americans are going. Some Americans say Hershey's is awful.
You want to reach out Hershey's and sponsor this video? You can do.
Yeah, they especially don't now.
All thanks to you two. I didn't say
what-
anything.
Watch us do a Sir You Hunted Part 2, where, oh yeah, Hershey's are absolutely lovely. Oh, absolutely gorgeous chocolate, yeah. We're not being sponsored by them now or anything.
The complete turnaround, indeed.
No, but Cadbury are. There's this latest one at the moment with the caramilk. Have you seen the one with the caramilk?
No, I don't think I have.
With the Australian guy saying, "You love it more than." What is it? What's it go? You love it more than. Says Julie from Sydney.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they've got the. It's their
seen that.
version of like caramelised chocolate, basically, the caramilk one.
I see. No, I've not seen that one.
No, I've not seen it either.
No.
It might be.
Clearly not as
One of the
much as
funniest-
Gorilla.
Really, yeah. One of the funniest adverts I've seen, which is quite recently, is the one. I think I've told you, Andrew. I can't remember if I told you, Connor. Was for Yorkshire tea.
You have, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. So is these guys in the factory making the Yorkshire tea, but it's just the Yorkshireness of it all is just what makes it so funny. It's because as they make, they're actually cooking the tea and actually cooking it in the bag, which is a bit strange, but that's how the advert goes. And as they're doing it, the guy just looks to his colleague and goes, "Oh, it's bacon in here," and she's going, "What? Oh, I'm baking."
So essentially the humour doesn't come from an actual joke or punchline, it just comes from the people in the advert just being themselves.
Being very Yorkshire.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's Yorkshire tea and biscuit, so it's the latest flavour of Yorkshire tea, which apparently has got a biscuity taste to it now as well, which is a very interesting little thing to put together.
Yo,
Yeah.
dog, we heard you like biscuits with your tea, so we put biscuit flavour in your tea, so you can have biscuit flavour in your tea whilst dunking biscuits in your tea. Feels like
Bit of digestives, that's it, in your tea.
Yes. Indeed.
Oh, you know which one I remember? Oh my God, you've got to remember this one, guy. The old Jaffa Cakes one. Full moon, half moon,
Oh, yeah.
eclipse. Yeah.
That, yeah. You know, I'm just thinking of another really old advert from when we were kids, and I'm going to see if I can do an impersonation here. Do you remember, Sophie, what do you like best, daddy or chips? That one. Remember that? McCain chips or whatever it was with the little girls?
It's in that box again. It's
Yeah.
in my brain.
Yeah, it didn't see. Yeah, I'm not remembering that one as much.
There's like two little Welsh girls, and one of them asks the other one, "What do you like best, daddy or chips?" on the bus home from school, and the little girl's like obsessing about it for ages. Then, you know, it's like dinner time in the evening. There's like they're having chips with the meal. Then Dad just appears, takes one of the chips off the plate, the little girl's plate, just eats it, and immediately the little girl looks at her sister and goes, "Chips," like that. Yeah.
Well, you can't beat a good bit of McCain's. Ooh, they know how to make some chippy litties.
But yeah, that's a really old advert. That was,
Yeah.
back in the fucking 90s, early 2000s. So quite a while ago now. That.
Yeah.
I'm
We
not
do have some
surprised
good. Well,
you don't
I think
remember
that advert companies need to. Companies need to make more standout adverts.
Yeah.
Because you don't want just the boring ones. You're not going to make any sales, are you? Or people are just going to turn off. But if you have that extra oomph,
Yeah.
then you might just get some people interested.
There's a funny one that I sort of remember, but this time for the kind of the opposite reasons, because I thought it was a rubbish advert. I mean, granted, it can't have been rubbish because I actually do remember what the product was because of how silly it was. But again, this is years ago and this is kind of obscure. But there was an advert for Levi's jeans, which spent so frigging long with like close-up shots of people eating ice cream that at first I was convinced it was an ice cream advert, and then it was like, oh no, it's Levi's jeans. I was like, oh,
Hey?
okay, yeah. That was years ago. It's just like a weird memory that I still have to this day, and it's just sat there thinking.
I mean, it's difficult to really sell like clothing, isn't it? Like jeans, because you've got to have like the models just swinging in different directions and turning round, and trying to style off the clothes and everything.
Yeah.
Like one of the most annoying adverts that I find is the goddamn perfume and cologne adverts.
Yeah.
Oh God, just trying to be all sensual and everything, aren't they?
Indeed.
Yeah, give us your best impersonation of one film.
Well, I can't really do because you need to be seen really for a perfume advert.
Well, just to impersonate maybe the voiceover or something,
Yeah, that's
for
what
him,
I
for
meant.
her. Paco Rabanne and all that.
There you go. You got one from Andrew there. Yeah, fantastic. That couldn't do better.
Yes. The only actual
Yves
perfume
Saint Laurent.
fragrance.
That's what it's always like. It's
You
always
sell
like that.
more. Yeah. The only one I can sort of remember, I can't actually remember which brand of fragrance it's for, is the one that was on not too long ago. It was like a French one with like a sailor and then a woman in a bathing suit on top of a lighthouse.
Oh God, yes, I remember
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Indeed.
Sometimes you don't know what they're advertising. It's like, oh right, it's a perfume advert. But now I've come to realise, because of what's seen so many adverts, if I see an advert that's going very central, right, this is obviously a perfume advert, then,
Yeah.
isn't it? Clearly.
Indeed. Oh, but no, actually, there is one that I think I can remember the brand of. Was it called Sauvage, something like that? And it was dude sort of wandering through the desert with like the wolves padding along behind
Oh
him.
yeah, I remember
Edgy.
that. Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
Captain Edge over there.
What about you, Connor? What have you got an advert that really struck out to you, or maybe even one that actually got you to buy the product if it was that convincing?
The Coca-Cola adverts around Christmas time.
Oh, they're good, aren't they? Yeah.
Like
With the,
it's
the big
Christmas
trucks.
when they start playing.
Yeah.
Oh God, they are good. I mean, it's like Coke, and they really don't need to put out adverts because they know they're going to get sales. But
For sure.
sometimes they have to do it because Pepsi put it out. I know that Pepsi are doing a few adverts recently. Well, that's probably because they've got a new flavour, the mango flavour. So they've obviously had to try and advertise that.
True net.
I love the ones that are trying to be really cocky and arrogant. The ones where they go blah 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 blah. You know you're going to like it. Really? Am I?
You usually think, no, of course not. Bugger off. Indeed. Any particular examples of those, Phil? Admittedly, I don't watch a lot of TV. So
I think I don't really watch it because most of the adverts I come through the YouTube ads because I don't watch a lot of TV. But they're the same sort of adverts that you get when you watch TV. But there have been some of the ones where they go, you know, you're going to like it. I think there was one of the Pepsi ones where they say you're going to love it.
So basically, let it be known, Phil is calling the Pepsi company arrogant and cocky for that advert. He's
Sometimes you have to
calling
be like
them
that to sell stuff, don't you?
He sips his Pepsi Mango.
Cherry, Pepsi cherry.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Connor, get it right. Go on, Bennett.
God, Bennett.
What do we hire you for?
Got a contract right here, £2 million from Pepsi Mango, and you know what? I'm just going to have to tear that right up right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's unfortunate.
I mentioned Coca-Cola and Phil jumps down my throat and starts throwing in the Pepsi word every two sentences.
The P word.
Well, actually, now you've ripped up the contract with Pepsi. Coke have come. Oh, thank you for doing that.
The C word. What do you prefer, ladies and gentlemen, the C word or the P word? Don't answer that.
Yeah, don't.
Yes, indeed.
That'll be. Now, this is going to be a bit more of a somber, sad sort of one with regards to advert. This one's not funny and this one's not nice at all, but it did happen unfortunately. Now there was an advert way back for Frosties, okay, the cereal, and one of the adverts was a young boy who was always in the adverts doing adverts with Tony the Tiger. You know, all the famous tagline, that's great and all that. And he would always do it at the end. And I think one of the adverts was there was a song and a dance and he was doing it. Unfortunately, he was bullied severely at school for it.
No. This feels familiar,
yeah.
like you might have already
Yeah, that's not
mentioned
the
it
worst
to me
part of the
before.
story. Yeah, unfortunately he was bullied so much, he actually did commit suicide.
Oh, God. Right. Wow.
So I just wanted to put that out there because I thought, in regards to all the good adverts, there are some that can really cause a lot of aggro to people.
Yeah.
Because there are some where when the people who go and audition for these adverts, some of them as well are having to stand there doing multiple shots, and some of them get really tired, and they probably have the people doing that going, "You're not doing it right. You're fucking stupid. You're an arse. You can't do it." Probably have things in the background doing that. Having to do multiple shots. When you see those models doing things for clothes and everything, and they're being all happy, maybe you got to think that sometimes they might actually being forced to be happy there.
You've fallen for the conspiracy theories, Phil.
Yeah. They're clearly all happy.
He's still alive.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
He actually
Yeah, just-
leads a big
always
farmer
a bit of a
organisation now.
Oh
He's
God.
injecting us all with microchips to secretly control us all on behalf of the Illuminati, Phil. Do you not know? God, open your eyes. Open your eyes. It's all the information's all out there. You just need to Google it and go to, I am definitely a truthful person. I'm telling the truth.com.
Yeah, I wondered why this. I can feel this microchip inside me. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
It's a bit itchy, isn't it?
Very itchy. Yeah,
Mine gets quite itchy.
Google are tracking me. I was wondering why that. When as soon as I say a word, it comes up in the Google ad. Yeah, it's obviously.
Like I said, Pepsi, and my chips like burning up.
Yeah.
Dearie me.
I'm just thinking what other phone adverts are a bit strange as well.
No,
some phone adverts.
I just
yeah,
instantly
when they
thought
go-
of the old Phones for You adverts with Scary Mary and all those weird characters they had in
Oh
them.
yeah, there's that.
What's up, Scary
I just
Mary?
remember
It's
the
scary on your
hands
own phone.
gesture.
Yeah, indeed. Everyone was like trying to do that, and some people could do it, and I could never do it because it was too fast. I can't like make my fingers go into the required shapes fast enough. I have to like take a moment to actually think about it and get the hand-eye coordination right.
They are funny. The some of those phone. And I got EE have got like Richard Bacon, haven't they?
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah. God, I might say, how did they manage to wrangle him? But lots and lots of money, no doubt.
Well,
Lots
they
of
want
lots
to
of
be
money.
able to rival old Sean Bean over on O2 and all that. O2,
Oh, yeah.
see what you can do with O2. There we go. I'm
Good
Sean
old
Bean.
O2.
They're taking the hobbits. No wait, that's Legolas who says that, not Boromir. Now that I think about it, I was about to say they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, but no, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Winter is coming. No, that's from Game of Thrones. But that is
They
Sean
took
Bean.
the
Though.
little ones.
Indeed. One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Good old Lord of the Rings, eh?
Keep that
Yeah.
silence going.
Yeah, there we are. Does anybody find that funny other than myself? Probably not. I'm probably just laughing myself to death over
Internally.
here. Yes.
I think internally. I've noticed that adverts for food, things like McDonald's and things like that, and things like adverts for ice cream.
Yeah.
When you see the behind the scenes of how it's actually done, like things like ice cream is just mashed potato.
Yeah.
And they're all wearing Levi's jeans.
Or wearing Levi's jeans, yeah. And then the way they put because obviously when you see a burger, how it's done on an advert to how you get it, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big discrepancy there.
What I always hate though about like McDonald's adverts is they always try to be like feel good and profound. It's just like it's a fucking burger. Just it's not that deep. Get out of here. There's a great skit. There's a guy on YouTube. I think his name is Finlay Christie. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he basically does like little sketches, and one of them is about British TV adverts actually poking fun at them, how they try to be like so feel good and profound, but they end up just coming across as patronising as hell, and it's actually quite funny. This one's for the dads and the mums out there, and things like that, and it's just like
Oh
shut
God,
up.
yeah. Why do we do that?
Yeah.
This is for the dads and mums. Okay, what about the children? What about the grannies? You've not thought about them, have you? Have you?
It's for the NHS heroes and the absolute zeros. It's just this silly like attempt at being clever, and it's just like, oh god, just tell me what you're selling already. I'm not interested in all this silly nonsense.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what you got to think. Oh, what about the adverts for M&S, Marks and Spencers? Oh my God,
Oh, yeah.
that became meme worthy. The fact because they overdo it, don't they, with
They
their
do.
descriptions?
Yes, they do.
It's just this isn't just a slowly braised lamb steak. This is an M&S slowly braised lamb steak. Right, what's the fucking
remembered it,
difference
though.
then?
You did remember it, true.
I have. Well, that's what it's all about, memorable adverts.
Yeah,
But the way they overdo, with they pouring the chocolate on.
yeah. Well, you know,
The priceless thing, the MasterCard advert.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yes. Yes, I know what you're talking about there, Connor.
It's like ice cream, £5. Levi's jeans, £600. Hanging out with your family, priceless.
Hotel Trivago. There we are.
Oh God, Hotel Trivago.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was just actually thinking of. I'm pretty sure I once saw a video. What was it? It was something like 5 banned British adverts, something like that. The only one I can actually remember from that was a Dulux paint one, which I can't remember what year it was, but I think it was got rid of because probably thought it was people probably thought it was like really objectifying women, something like that. I think if I
was
remember,
it?
it was like either like a married couple or like a boyfriend and a girlfriend in like a flat or apartment doing some home decorating. And it was like the guy would open a tin of paint of a certain colour, and suddenly like the woman would suddenly come through the door in like some silly, skimpy, revealing outfit, something like that. So he's like he would open, I think it was like the yellow paint. She would come through dressed as a cheerleader. Then he would open the red one.
Oh
and
yes,
she'd
I
come
remember
through
that advert.
in like a
Yeah.
one-piece swimsuit. And then it was like the blue one. She came through in like a fetish police uniform with like handcuffs twirling around her little finger or something. And yeah, I think I can see why that one got
Yeah,
got a bit of an
that would-
outcry.
that would-
Yeah.
What about oh god, if you're talking about ones that called a bit of controversy, the famous advert for Yorkies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not for girls.
Oh, how sexist! Yorkie, it's not for girls.
I feel like
Like,
that one was
wh-
always so like silly and absurd though that I always thought you weren't supposed to take that seriously, but evidently lots of people did.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people. Oh, I think it was. It's not for birds, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it used to go. It's not for birds.
Okay. I mean, if
I
you
also
phrased it
feel
like that,
sorry
yeah.
for the Terrys out there as well, not being allowed their own chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the famous? Was it Tizer, which was banned because it was about a man just like in red paint who went up and just basically slapped everyone.
Oh.
I think
Was
yeah,
that
there was a
the thing?
Tizer advert. Yeah, that was it just basically come up and just slap everyone in the face.
Oh dear. Yeah. I'll have to see if I can find clips of some of these on YouTube. See if I can insert them
Oh,
into
there'll
the
be
video.
hundreds, yeah.
There will be. There
Like
will
McCoy-
be. Yeah.
McCoy's used to be called Man Crisps as well.
Oh yeah.
Way back in the day.
Oh.
Until I started eating them.
No, they had a good one that I do remember. McCoy's Man Crisps. It was the dude with the jukebox in the pub where he accidentally put Osmond. And I guess that's why they call it Puppy Love. And everyone was just like looking at him like, "What the hell, dude?" And then they just like the pipe came down, sucked him up out the pub. And I was like,
I remember
so
that
anyway,
one, yeah. It was good.
Yeah, there was quite a few sexist adverts, wasn't there, back in the day?
Yeah.
That certainly wouldn't
Fly
be
today.
very good anymore. Yeah.
No. Indeed. I think we've all matured a bit since then, I do believe, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Why did Yorkie's owned by Nestle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why did Nestle think that was a good idea?
I honestly thought it was, like I say, I think it was probably meant
Jake.
to be funny. It wasn't supposed
Yeah.
to be taken seriously, but unfortunately, I think a lot of people were they just took it very seriously when they shouldn't have done, and that's probably why they thought, oh,
That's
that
the
didn't
thing,
land
isn't
very
it?
Well, yeah,
What's the thing with certain things? People take things very seriously,
Indeed.
like that, and then it all shit hits the fan, and it goes all over the news, and
yeah.
oh, it's just crazy.
I mean, the one at the moment that apparently recently on Twitter people have been getting absolutely unreasonably, irrationally upset about is this KFC advert from Japan, which has like kind of animated, like sort of like an animated little family, just having a good time. But people apparently just got really up in arms about it. We're like, the hell's this? It's just like it's just an advert. Just calm down. It's not
Grow
even
up.
that controversial. Come on. I mean,
Oh
it's
yes, I've heard
controversial,
about that.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Strange. I don't know.
But don't forget, full moon, half moon,
Ugh.
eclipse. Oh,
Indeed.
good old Jaffa cakes. That was a thing, wasn't it? Did you hear about the sort of that Jaffa cakes were basically taken to court because they weren't paying tax because they branded themselves as
yeah.
a cake.
Yes.
Yeah, but they had to, and they were like, no, we're a biscuit. So
They
they had
won,
to
didn't
prove.
they?
Yeah, they did. They had to prove to the court that they were a biscuit, not a cake. Now the thing they did to avoid, because obviously here in the UK, for those viewers who don't know, companies have to pay a tax on cake, not biscuits, but cake. And the way that the McVitie's, who are the owner of Jaffa Cakes, proved that they were a biscuit and not a cake, even though they've got cake. I think the reason is because they got cake in their name. The British courts decided to be all uppity about it. Oh, you've got cake in your name. You must be a cake. Why aren't you paying tax? But yeah, so they proved it in court. So basically, when a cake goes off and goes past its sell by date, a cake goes hard but a biscuit goes really soft. So the way that they proved it was they let the Jaffa cake go off, and it went soft, which proved it was a biscuit and not a cake.
This is purportedly what happened. God
I want
knows.
whatever lawyer they have
Yeah.
to represent me.
Yeah, they did win it, yeah. But McVitie's, oh, I tell you, if there's someone who knows how to make a good biscuit, oh, McVitie's.
Oh,
You know what you're doing.
sorry, this is random, but literally, I just thought of a fantastic series of adverts, which I don't think have been on for quite some time. You'll recognise when I do the bow chicka wow wow like that. Remember those ones?
Oh, that does seem familiar.
What was that? Was it friggin' Lynx body spray?
Or was it
or
Lynx?
deodorant, whatever it was?
Oh
I
god,
mean,
that was a thing, wasn't it? When
yeah.
whenever a guy put links on, apparently tons of girls decided to flock
Yeah.
to him. Then,
I
yeah.
mean, they were
It does
always...
work, I can confirm.
Ah, I see.
It had to be Lynx Africa, wasn't it? It's always the Africa one. And no one knows what any other brand of Lynx, but it's just always Lynx Africa. I mean, what's the difference between them?
I guess they smell ever so slightly different.
Lynx Africa goes on sale around Christmas.
That's the difference. There you go.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Then again, you go down to
Wazza!
Poundland or whatever. And
Oh my God, Connor! Yes, I remember that.
What was that again? That's unlocking a memory in my head.
Yeah, you've got it.
Oh, what was it? Shoot, I can't remember the product.
I can't remember it either. Oh,
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Budweiser, yes.
See, I just think of the frogs there. You know, Bud.
Yeah.
Budweiser. Yes.
I love how in the adverts we have for alcohol, they do all these fancy stuff, and then always at the end, make sure you drink responsibly. Thanks for that bit at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. As soon as I'm going to drink this, I'm going to get out into my car and have a wild night.
Indeed. Yes.
I think it's
This
also
video will be used against you, Phil, when you're in court.
Yeah. See.
Well, it's a good job I don't drink.
Oh, there we go. He's covered his
So
back.
I'm safe.
right
I'm
away.
safe as
Ooh.
houses. I've covered my back's covered. Is it a thing that we can't UK adverts can't show prescription medicine?
Oh,
I think
is that a
they're
thing?
not allowed to do. Yeah, they're not allowed to. Obviously, you do things like paracetamol and Nurofen and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
but not allowed to actually show prescription medicine at all.
I wasn't
Apparently, it's
surprised, yeah.
illegal.
You can't really advertise it, can you? Because
No.
it's up to your GP to
Yeah.
tell you to get it.
That's probably why. Yeah. Why they can't advertise it, because you actually have to get it prescribed by your GP. Can you imagine advertising and say, well, this advert said I could get it. No, you need to be prescribed by a GP. You go into the pharmacy. No, you need to be prescribed by a GP. But this advert said I could just get it.
Yes. Yeah, I wonder if maybe in that case it's less that it's banned and more just, well, they don't do it because what's the point? Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah. Indeed.
I love the
Indeed,
adverts for when, for like the tablets that's supposed to prevent bloating. You've always got someone like,
Yeah.
holding their stomach like, ugh.
Indeed.
And then you've got like Nurofen, long-lasting power, works within 15 minutes. I bet there's been someone there who's sued them and got to time it right. Let me time this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to see if it's 15 minutes. And then if it's like, 15 minutes, 1 second. Right, I'm taking this to court.
I wouldn't even know how you'd accurately measure it.
You wouldn't.
Yeah. There's probably someone with a timer on the phone going to court. Look at this. 15 minutes and 1 second it took for this to work. Can you fucking believe that?
And the courts probably threw it out, assuming
Yeah.
there's that one idiot out there who tried it.
Oh, there's an idiot everywhere who will try to do anything to sue a company for just even going the slightest bit out of line. Yeah. Or not saying what they advertise. But we've got here in the UK, we've got the Advertising Standards Agency who make sure that everything looks perfect. And they clamped down on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I believe they clamped down on No Man's Sky as well for false advertising. Yeah.
And
They
Cyberpunk.
did. Yes, Cyberpunk. Those, but mostly they clamped down on those were for false advertising on that. But they clamped down on Star Wars Battlefront because obviously it's infamous thing with microtransactions and loot boxes. but the other two, No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk, for being just utterly shit at launch. Yeah, because both of them had horrendous launches. Yeah, so the ASA were like, "No, we're not having this." So I've got to say, well done to them, because they will make sure that all adverts conform within the correct standards. It was so funny that because other countries don't really have an advertising standards agency, and everyone was like so surprised that even like I was looking at American YouTubers who were going like, talking about this games and going, apparently there's they were saying apparently there's this advertisement standards agency in the UK that came down on this hard as well.
I'm against the ASA because they let the Go Compare advert on television.
and the Compare the Meerkat.
You see, there's your villain origin story right there. They didn't clamp down on Go.
They also let me do an advert as well, and they shouldn't have done that. That was highly horrendous of them. Who would go around and let me do an advert?
Indeed. Who would let your ugly mug on TV, eh?
Yeah. What would I even advertise? Come and look at General Red Strategist. So you're being hunted. There are 600 episodes plus. Oh my God! Can you believe it? This is the only channel with 600 episodes. Yeah, I know. We've talked every single topic under the sun, but hey-o.
Expensive DVD box set.
God, yeah. Can you imagine if you put it onto a DVD? Like 3+ hours of content.
Wow, 3+ hours.
We talk
of
about
content
everything under the sun.
out of the friggin' thousands of hours worth of videos on my channel. Yes.
Good job, you saved them all.
Indeed. What would those those minority of 3+ hours, Phil? What would you include within there? Just a compilation of all the moments where I get shot to death by crazy enemies in games. All the
there
red
you go,
rage
yeah.
moments.
All those, yeah, you got
all the red broke the game moments. Maybe those two.
Oh, we've had some good adverts. We have, and they have been some memorable ones as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I say,
I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I've kind of exhausted all the memorable British ones that I can think of, and now the only ones I can think of are foreign ones that happen to also be memorable. So maybe that's a subject for another video. Who knows?
Maybe so. Yes.
Maybe so.
I do know that in the US they have adverts like every it's like they have like a show that goes on for like 10 minutes and there's an advert.
They have like 3 breaks, don't they?
Yeah, they have loads of breaks for their adverts and like infomercials as well. It's like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell all this tat.
Yeah. It's funny though when you watch certain clips of American TV and it's like on a news show where there's something very serious. Like there's one clip I saw where it was early in the war in Ukraine and it was like a big sweeping shot over Kyiv and sirens blaring and things like that. And then suddenly it just snaps straight to like an Applebee's advert with a like cowboy dancing around. Get a cold one at Applebee's.
Oh God,
It's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
whiplash. Good lord.
Apparently, getting a advert spot for the Super Bowl is ridiculously expensive.
Yes.
Millions and millions, isn't it?
Millions upon millions, yeah. So, but I think some of them can easily afford it, and they know that they're going to get, especially the ones that, because I know it's a good time for what do they like eating a lot of chips and chicken wings, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what they like eating in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Indeed. Super Bowl, both a sport and a nice big bowl for your chicken and wings and chips and fries, whatever you want to call it.
And it's famous for those hats with the where you put drinks on either side and you have the straws coming down. Yeah.
Can hats, yeah. Yeah, I could do with one of those myself. Don't know what I'd
They
put
have
in
constantly
there,
the non-alcoholic mojito
Yeah.
constantly going into you, yeah.
2
Or have it
bottles.
like on one of those drips
Put them on a
intravenously.
drip
into you.
feed, yeah.
Yeah.
but straight to my
I'd-
veins.
Someone, straight to, put on a drip feed that goes directly into your stomach. Sorry, we're going to put water in here. Excuse me, no, you're not. You're going to be putting Pepsi Max Cherry in there, mate.
You see, you're thinking to yourself, speaking of cannibalism, you inject all that into yourself, you could have a nice flavour, couldn't you, and all that,
Oh yes, a lovely cherry. Or I also like orange, mango, and passion fruit juice. So shove some of that on the other side.
I
Yeah.
should stress the reason I bring cannibalism is up is because for context we have been having a recording session today. We just did Amnesia, Streets of London, another episode of that, and cannibalism came up in there. So yes, it's on the brain, ladies and gentlemen, in case anyone thought that was a really random digression all of a sudden. But there you go. Indeed. Right. Well, unless there's any other memorable adverts we can think of, I think that's a good place.
That's a good place to wrap. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure I can think of anything
Oh, I
else.
can't
at the
think
moment.
either.
Nah. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Then you two.
Adverts, and now there is going to be another advert coming, isn't there? Because you're going to bloody advertise your stuff as per usual.
Oh, skip.
Yeah. See.
Oh no, skip. Yeah, where's the skip button?
Damn. Right. Anyway, yes.
Links to my Facebook and Twitter down below, and let's get
I was trying to
links
think of a
to the
witty
Generate
comeback there,
Propaganda
but no,
channel.
it wasn't
No,
coming
no,
to
no.
me. No. Indeed. Well, Phil's pretty much just done it for us right there, ladies and gentlemen, so don't need to do it myself. It's good, isn't it, when other people do all the work for you? Excellent. Goodbye, everybody.
See you later.
Oh well.
Right, there we are. You see? It's looking fantastic. Yeah. Can we do this? More of that? Yeah. And a bit more actually greenery would be good too, wouldn't it? Yes, that's more like it. Some greenery on the sides in there? Yeah, we can. Fantastic. That looks awesome. Oh, I wonder how... Well, I was about to say, I wonder how long this took the dev story to make. Obviously it was made, like I said, on a 48-hour game jam or something, so it can't have taken that long. But I'd be curious to know, did it take the full 48 hours, or did the devs manage to get it done in less? I imagine something like this, you probably would need the full 48 hours or something. There we go. Right, we're on top of the skull now, which is awesome. More basic greenery, I think, over here.